What happens when technology makes life or death decisions on the road? Who's responsible when autonomous systems fail? Tesla's recent $243 million verdict might just redefine the future of driving. The verdict came on August 1, 2025, when a Florida jury ruled against Tesla. The case involved a 2019 crash where a Model S on Autopilot resulted in one fatality and one person seriously injured. The court's decision included $129 million in compensatory damages and $200 million in punitive damages. Tesla was found to be 33% responsible, meaning they must pay $42.6 million of the compensatory damages. While the driver was determined to be 67% liable, they weren't named as a defendant in the case. Tesla has already announced plans to appeal the decision. This landmark case raises significant questions about responsibility. Who bears the blame when technology fails, the driver or the tech company? Here's what happened. The Model S driver, distracted after dropping their cell phone, ran through a stop sign and crashed into a parked SUV. Two people were standing beside the SUV. One died immediately upon impact, while the other suffered life-changing injuries. The driver admitted they were at fault for their actions. Tesla maintains that responsibility lies solely with the person operating the vehicle. However, the jury disagreed with this position. Why? Because Tesla designed Autopilot for highway use, but didn't prevent drivers from using it in other settings. The plaintiff's attorneys argued that Tesla marketed Autopilot as superior to human drivers. This messaging sounds reassuring until something goes wrong. The case raises a fundamental question. Where is the line between human oversight and technological responsibility? If you're behind the wheel while Autopilot is engaged, who truly has control? This verdict sets a significant legal precedent. It's the first time Tesla's Autopilot system has been held accountable in court for a fatal crash. And it's not just Tesla paying attention. The entire autonomous driving industry is watching closely. Major verdicts like this can create ripple effects throughout the sector. One likely consequence is an increase in lawsuits. Legal experts predict this case could inspire numerous similar legal challenges, as others may feel the precedent works in their favor. The core issue is accountability. Companies can no longer rely on plausible deniability when their systems fail. Can manufacturers continue to depend on disclaimers that place all responsibility on drivers to remain attentive? Or will courts increasingly challenge this argument? This landmark verdict sets a precedent, guiding future cases by holding both the driver and company accountable. This represents a significant shift in how liability is determined in autonomous vehicle cases. What does this mean for auto insurance premiums? It's a question few want to consider, but one that can't be ignored. Insurance companies primarily focus on determining financial responsibility. Cases like this fundamentally change that calculation. If autonomous systems can be held legally at fault, insurers will incorporate that risk into their policy pricing. For Tesla owners, this likely means higher premiums. The implications are even more significant for companies developing autonomous freight trucks or robotaxis. Their insurance costs could skyrocket. Insurance providers may begin demanding greater transparency from manufacturers regarding autonomous technology. They might require detailed data logs or impose stricter underwriting conditions. Litigation costs will likely rise as juries show willingness to award high damages, even with the driver being at fault. This case is far from over. Tesla is currently working with its legal team to prepare an appeal. Meanwhile, both the technology and insurance industries are analyzing the implications. One certainty is that autonomous driving technology will face increased scrutiny going forward. With warnings about distracted driving and tech reliance, we must consider the human impact. Thank you for watching our coverage of this landmark Tesla case. As autonomous technology continues to evolve, so will the legal and ethical questions surrounding it. Stay informed by hitting subscribe to our free news channel today.